Can depression be good for you? Well, considering the grip it had on me and my life, well, most of its duration and almost losing to it a few times, and the constant work required for me to outpace it, it did make me who I am today, and that enabled me to have a life that I didn't think is possible for someone like me. So I would say that depression is as good for me as wolves are good for the forest. We've seen what happens to the forest when we remove the wolves. The deer tends to reproduce at unsustainable rates and compete for limited resources. And the sick, weak, and old that were normally hunted by the wolves are now competing for those limited resources. And as that population gets weaker, disease tends to spread, which collapses the whole herd and the ecosystem around it, as the presence of the wolves pushes the deer to natural selection and only the strong survive. So the future generations only get better. And similar to the wolves that go for the weak, sick, and the divided, the same goes with depression. Depression is a reminder that humans are not above nature, and we also have to obey to the laws of nature. And yes, we build our cities and walls and removed our natural predators out of our environment. And even the scarcity of food and resources is no longer as much of a problem. But nature still wants us to improve and grow and evolve. And we cannot do that without something to push us. Growth requires a stimulus. So depression, it's the response from nature to make sure that we do strive to be better. And it doesn't seem to matter how much we build, how many technologies we develop for convenience and comfort. We will never be separate from nature, and not obeying what every living creature on this planet seems to go by will have its consequences. And nature wants us to continue to grow and evolve and develop, not just our technology. And depression is there to make sure that's the case, because nature will survive, with or without us. And that's how I see it. Protect your peace.